Okay. Well, good morning to you all who are here. We're still missing almost half the class, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started with you all. One more. All right. If you go to your home page, there should be, and I'm gonna go ahead and share. This might be a little bit challenging, but we're gonna see if we can make this work. Okay, there we go. All right. Maybe some folks are not aware that we're on odd schedule today, so they come in late. Give it one more minute. Got a few more people. All right. So if you're on your home page and you want to click on Mystery of the Bones. Okay. And this is, all right, let me know if the link doesn't work for you and I'll send it in a different format. All right, so this is an article for you to read, and it's actually an activity. So once you read through it, you actually have something to do. So they're going to give you, now this is the tricky part. Um, if you are able to print, this would be good. Oh yeah, yeah, earlier, can you all hear me? Because earlier my thing said that my mic wasn't, okay, thanks. And I see the green, because earlier I got the message too that my mic was muted, but I forgot to ask you all that, but I see it green now. All right. So, if you can print this would be easier because then you can print these pages and cut and paste them together. If not, what I'm suggesting that you can do is actually just make little boxes and cut and paste and create a cut and paste kind of diagram. Let me let somebody else in. Um, there's where there's a will, there's a way. All right, so then the rest of the document just gives you information that you already have in Canvas and that you should be aware of. So you're going to fill in, you're going to complete charts. That's a chart to complete. Then they give you some more information. Then they give you these skulls and you have to name who you think. All right, let me go back to the top. Back to the beginning. After you read the introduction, you'll see that these are the four missing people. Notice they have very clever names. Like these are not those actual people, as you know, because Robert Downey Jr. doesn't look like that. Eva Longoria does not look like that. And I'm not too familiar with the other two people, but I know they're famous, and that's not them. Um, but these are the people that you're looking for. This is some basic information that they're giving you. And based on that, your task is to reconstruct the remains of the bones of the missing people by cutting them from the page and pasting them in the correct format and have each member, and then this would have been nice if you could have done it as a team, but we can't. So you are left to do this on your own. So have each member, to forget that last part. You're constructing these four people. Okay, so those are the four people that you're trying to identify. And these are the sets of remains that they have found. So there's four sets of remains. You have to put them together. And then based on information that you should be familiar with, then but they're giving it to you again, pelvis and skull and information. You are to identify, is this a male or a female? Male or female? Um, then they give you some more information. So based on that, you can identify who you think these people are. Um, see what happens when you don't come on time. Okay, I'm gonna close this for a minute because somebody asked, where's the link? It's in Canvas. All right, those of you who just came in, I let about 4 people in, so you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. All right, all right, all right. So go to Canvas, you're looking for Mystery of the Bones. You are going to click on Mystery of the Bones, then your worksheet will come up. All right, and I take it came up for everybody because nobody has said no. All right, so again, read the top. These are the people you are trying to identify. You're going to try to reconstruct these bones in such a way that you'll be able to use them to identify those people. And so along the way, you have to fill in. So in addition to separating the pages out that have to be reconstructed, you need to answer some things along the way. So fill in names here. You're going to use this. So skeleton 1, they use this as a measure. And if you have 4 different bones and compare them against the ruler up here, and then you want to identify, fill in this information, summarize, and then you want to look at this skull and decide which skull belongs to who, and then answer the bottom. All right. So basically, okay. I'm not even gonna go there. All right. Um, so answer all the things that need to be answered. Again, if you can print this, that's a wonderful thing. Then you'll be able to do this part. Okay. If you cannot print, what I suggest you do is try to do a copy and paste kind of thing where you can just cut out different parts of it and rearrange it in such a way that you are able to construct it. Okay. And then you want to upload all documents to the assignment folder. So if you do it on more than one page, you need to send up all pages with the same submission. Okay. This is not due until the end of next class, so you have a little while to do that. So you have this class and next class to work on this. Any questions? Any questions? I'm sure I'm going to have to repeat it again because 2 more people just came to class. All right, I don't see any questions. So all right, for the person that I just let in, we are in Canvas. And instead of doing a quiz as promised, this activity covers the skills. There actually is a little quiz that follows, but I won't give that until Thursday. That's when I see you next. Just a 10-question quiz that goes after this. So I'll post that. My computer is being ridiculously slow as well. Must be a thing out there. All right. So again, like I said, I think I let 2 more people in. We are in Canvas. We are doing the activity, Mystery of the Bones. You are going to read the introduction. You're going to go through the article. Most of the information that is given to you, you should know already, but it's all there on one page, so you don't have to keep running back and like, this is information, okay? So these are you have four sets of skeletons. So just to be clear what the task is, you have four sets of skeleton. You've got to find some kind of way to assemble these pictures. So this is one skeleton, one whole skeleton. You want to just try to put it together so that it looks like a skeleton, and then identify it as bone set number one. And then there's a page for you to answer which ones are which, skeleton 1, 2, and 3. So they give you this information here so that you can measure the bones against and notice that use the measurements here. So it's in centimeters. What else do we want to say? So based on that, you need to be able to give the sex of the skeleton, the height of the skeleton, the race of the skeleton, and then identify who that skeleton belongs to, which should be helpful because they give you, now you want to match your information that you, because they've given you age, height, and sex up here. So you want to make sure that the remains that you found match this information up here. Okay. All righty. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Again, if you are not able to print, there should be a way that you can cut sections, do a box around or cut and paste, shrink the paper and just copy sections of it so that you can put it on another document and I know it won't be perfect, but to the best of your ability, put those bones where they should be. Like I said, this will be interesting. This is an activity that would be better done in the classroom. However, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Today's schedule is on, if you to log in on, hold on, I think, let me, today is odd day. So it should be first, third, fifth, and seventh. Somebody asked, what's today's schedule? Today is odd all day. Tomorrow will be even, and then Thursday and Friday will be a normal Thursday and Friday. There's no Wednesday scheduled this week. All right, please let me know if you have any trouble pulling that up or deciding how you're going to reconstruct the skeleton. All right, Jada and Jayla, let me know if you need some assistance. Excuse me. All right, I said I was going to try to see if I can demonstrate it for you, but I think when you put a picture on a Google Doc, while you still have the box around it, there should be a way I was trying to be muted while I was printing, but sorry about that noise in the background. Let me see. I'll try to share and experiment. If you change the text to wrap, just all right. Emmeline says if you change the text wrap to the last option, you'll be able to move it freely. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, folks. And if you have suggestions to share, by all means, please do share. All right, I'm going to copy. So since you sent this to me, I'm going to copy this and send it to everybody. Okay. So, all right. So this was the answer to someone's question about if you can adjust the bones to straighten them up when you paste them into a Google Doc. So one of your classmates says if you change the text to wrap, the last option, you'll be able to move it where you want it to go. All right. So, Akia, does that help? A lot of pages. Um, This is the remote. Okay. All right, folks, I might have, for those of you who might be struggling, I found what they call a remote version, and I'm going to include it in the assignment. It's actually a PowerPoint, but in the PowerPoint, it allows you to take each skeleton one by one. So I'm going, as soon as I get this to save, I will add it to the assignment folder and see if that might help some of you. All right, it's a large document, so I guess it's going to take a little while to load. But this is a PowerPoint, so and I maybe somebody can see if theirs uploads faster than mine. But when you do it as a PowerPoint, it takes each skeleton one by one, and then you're able to click on the parts of the skeleton and drag them into place, and instead of having to create a separate document. And this might be better for everybody so that you're uploading just the finished PowerPoint when you're done. That's if this ever loads. Might be taking its time because I have too many things open at the same time. There we go. Oops. Is that what I want? Nope, this is not what I want. I clicked on the wrong. Oh yeah, this is the remote version. Okay. All right, so this is a PowerPoint. So when it comes up, you should be able to, okay, it says drag and rotate the bones. Come on. So in the space on the side here, if mine is taking its time again, you should be able to construct the skeleton though by clicking on the different parts and dragging them into place. So when my computer gets itself together, because right now I got too many things happening. Come on. And maybe one of you can try it and let me know if it works for you. But you're supposed to be able to. All right, let me pull mine up as a PowerPoint separate too. Maybe you download yours in PowerPoint. Mm, no. Ah, Curtis says it works. Xavier says he had to download an. This should be in PowerPoint. You shouldn't have to, and maybe you can download it to Google Docs, Google Slides, not Docs Slides, because this is a PowerPoint. Hold on, let me stop sharing that, change my share screen to what I'm actually looking at. All right, because when you pull it up as a PowerPoint, you should be able to go back up here. All right, let me take this one for instance. You should be able to do this. See, and like that one, you're going to have to rotate it a little. Where's the rotatey thing? Oh, there it is. Like a hip. All right, so you're able to to do the PowerPoint, then you should be able to, now let's move everybody up. You should be able to do this a whole lot better. And then you would just save the finish. All your answers would go on the PowerPoint. So if you've already started doing the paper version, you might want to do this one instead. This is called the remote version. So this is designed for you all who are remote learners. And this way you can just complete this activity in the PowerPoint and then all your answers, and then upload the finished PowerPoint rather than a document. Okay. All right. So that would be one skeleton done. And then you would just have to go and answer the questions. Okay. So there's one for each skeleton. So I just happen to be on the fourth one. But if you start up here, there's one so in the PowerPoint, they give you the same information. So now you have options. This does seem to be a better way. It's a neater way. And after you've constructed the bones, then you answer the questions for each set of bones. All right, so then you would have answered this one. Then you do the next set, and then you just keep going until you get to the end and you have identified and answered. So you would have filled in your information on here and then upload this one back to, all right, so everybody listen up. This is an easier way to submit this assignment, okay? So if you started doing it your way, that's good. So you're just going to transfer what you've done over to this PowerPoint information and upload this way. So I'll leave both links in the assignment folder, but the PowerPoint version is better because that allows you to manipulate the pictures and the skulls the way you need to manipulate them. And then each bone is already lined up with the ruler. So you don't have to worry about having to move the ruler on that one. So this one is designed for remote learners. So, okay. Okay, with you using the PowerPoint and you measure the either the protractor will move for you to measure or the pelvis will move for you, either way. Same thing with the bone. The bone actually moves over on top of the ruler, and then you have to use the formula in order to calculate how tall the person is. All right, any questions before time runs out? All right, so we're going to finish this on Thursday, and then I have a short 12-question quiz that goes with it. Okay? So again, we want everybody to try to do the PowerPoint version of it, and that way it's easier than trying to submit documents. Okay? And everything on here can just be moved easily and filled in easily and uploaded easily. Okay? Questions, questions? We all good? All righty, then I will see you all Thursday. Have a good day.